Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort. Go, drip. Snort, snort. I got the drip. Go.
So I guess we'll continue on. We'll see what happens. Now, what's hilarious is, you know, out of all the weird shit going on in this game, the one thing that morons focus on is this one moment that's absolutely obnoxious. So you walk into a room, and there is just a giant rectangular red metal box that looks like a refrigerator almost. All of a sudden, these robot tentacles come out of this thing. It starts pulling you towards it, and it wants to kill you. It's trying to kill you. But they gave it a female voice that's basically saying sexual things to you. It's the weirdest thing. And I was like, what the? Now, originally, all right, maybe it's supposed to be scary. It's trying to pair this stupid, dirty talking fridge with it trying to murder you. And it's obnoxious at first, but like, okay, whatever. But then what happens is you hack it or whatever, so now it's not hostile anymore. Well, this actually is supposed to be the unit that you need to interact with over the course of the game to do all of your upgrades. All right, so this is going to be upgrading your weapons. It's going to be upgrading your abilities. So it's very important that you learn how to use this thing. And it's got a unique menu system. It's a little different from other games. So you got to kind of mess with it a little bit to understand it. But as you're trying to sit there and interact with the thing for the first time, it continues to talk dirty to you. It's like, what the fuck? And it's so intrusive because, again, just like the other audio issues in the game, the fridge starts to talk, you're talking to the fridge, your hand is talking, and it's just like this cluster conversation of shit. It's like, shut the fuck up. Let me just concentrate. I'm trying to learn the upgrade system. And you're trying to literally do things in the menus, and you cannot concentrate. Because it's like, imagine if you're in a room, and oh my God, something important is happening right now. I need to respond. And you got a moron here saying, meh, 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 meh. On the left-hand side, you got someone saying, blah. And then in front of you, someone's dancing, saying, ha ha, ha ha, ha ha. So you got meh, 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 blah, ha ha, ha ha. All around, you're like, what? No, I didn't concentrate. This is important. I need to concentrate on this right now. That's what it feels like. I mean, I could care less what the fridge is saying to me. Just shut the fuck up. Allow me to just sit here and concentrate on my game so I can learn a critical thing. This is the thing. You need to learn this system to upgrade for the rest of the game. If I fuck it up now and I don't know what I'm doing, I might dump upgrade points and crafting materials into something that's not worth it. I need to concentrate. It's like the morons who made this game, and yes, I hate to say it, whoever made this part of the game are morons. You don't fuck around when you're trying to learn a critical piece of the game because then you could ruin the rest of the game for the player. It's moronic. It's idiotic. It's like they never played a game before. And it drove me nuts. So I muted all the audio. And what's hilarious is people are like, you see, Phil's muting the audio because the game's talking sexual to him and he can't take it. No, moron. You could join the moronic nature of the people who made this part of the game because you don't understand. I'm just trying to learn the game, especially when I'm doing it on a live stream. And this is going to be a playthrough that's public. This isn't me fucking around at home for myself. And if I fuck it up, it's no big deal. If I don't learn how this stuff works, how the hell am I supposed to play the rest of the game? So I actually muted the audio of the game and in my headphones just so I could sit there. I was like, we're going to sit here for like 5 minutes. We're going to learn the menus. And I did. So I upgraded my shotgun a bit. That's how I got the spin move on the axe and stuff like that. And after that, I was like, did they shut up now? So then I unmuted all the audio. Like, yes, they're all quiet. Thank God now we can play the game. And for the rest of the stream, it was fine. You know, it was just that one really obnoxious part. But again, it seems like whoever the audio director was for the game is a piss-poor audio director. They really don't understand what makes a game fun or when to have those moments of humor or whatever you want to do. I mean, honestly, it's kind of disturbing. There's a creature, a robot creature trying to kill you, and it's talking dirty. You're like, ugh. It makes you feel like maybe that's what they were going for, like horror, right? They were going for a horror moment, to which I'm actually okay for that to be it's a horror moment. Scare me for a bit. You know, but at the same time, then to have that be droning over a critical moment where I'm learning a gameplay element, right? So I didn't check. I have no clue, but you would think that's probably what all the morons on the internet were talking about yesterday when it comes to, oh, Phil couldn't take the stupid sexual fridge. You know, it was funny because after that part, when I unmuted and everything, someone made a comment in the chat and they were like, oh, so you ruined the game because you did this, that. And I was basically like, well, here's what you can do. If you want to live that moment for yourself, you could get Atomic Heart. You could replay that moment on loop on your own console, and then you can like lick her ice box, and you can shove her head into the fucking the dairy section of the fridge. Whatever you want to do, if that's your kink or whatever, go for it. I mean, that's fine with you. Go for it. But for me, I'm trying to play a fucking game and learn it, so I don't want to dick around with this nonsense. I just want to fucking concentrate, and I couldn't do it. So, you know, There you go. Anyway, that was just kind of one of the notable things. And by the time that we finished the 2 hours of Atomic Heart, it seemed like everyone was of the impression we want more of this because it's such a weird game, right? So, okay, good. I'll play more of it if that's what you guys want. Now, here's the thing. That was the initial 2 hours, and today we're going to play it as the major stream, 3 more hours. We're going to today judge if this ends up being something that we actually do a full playthrough of. After today's stream, we got to make that determination. Now, I don't know. I would say the atmosphere is good, right? And some of the horror elements are quite good. But right now, the dialogue and the audio is just kind of intrusive and messed up. And the gameplay itself is kind of wonky and does not feel polished to me. Maybe that will change. But for now, it just kind of feels like it almost feels like an older PC game where they're trying to throw a bunch of stuff at you, but none of it is really feeling refined. You see what I'm saying? But let's see. Let's see what happens as we get further into the game. Let's see if it ends up being, better or worse. Today we'll make our judgment. All right.
I got the drip going. 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 It's like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean. These dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids.